YouTube, we are back. Let's do it again, man. I am Sauce DeVille. I hope you're having a great day. Let's get after this video. But before we do, if you are new, I would love you to drop a like, drop a sub. We are on the road to 500 subs before NBA 2K25. Now, to some, that might be a small number. To me, it would mean the world. We're just starting our journey. Let's see what happens. During this video, I want to play a little game on the side. You can see I'm wearing a jersey, a basketball jersey, an NBA jersey. How many hints do you need? If you've been in my streams, you might already know the answer to this. But in the comments, guess which jersey, franchise, and player it is. Let's move along. We are right around the corner from NBA 2K25 news, let alone the game itself. Before all that starts happening, I wanted to do a quick video asking the community a simple yet difficult question. I took my talents to X/Twitter the other day and I asked the community this. I have a tough ask for those still playing NBA 2K24. Give me some things you actually enjoyed about this game this year at any point. Can be features, small details, larger scale things, etc. Think about it, figure it out. And then, you know, I had to hit him with the trying to see something. Basically meaning trying to see what y'all is saying so I can make a YouTube video. Anyway, so let's go through some of the responses. I just want to talk about it. I want to share what the community is saying. Obviously, I don't have a huge outreach, but that's beside the point. These are real people commenting real things that they enjoyed about the game this year. Some of these things, maybe we don't want to continue, but it was fine while it lasted. Some of these things, maybe we hope continue in 2K25. I'll let you be the judge of that. I'll give you my 2 cents, and we'll move forward from there. Josh 2K said a couple things I liked about the game. Salary cap, fun addition to the game. Weekly grinds, bolds, spark sets. I like that mashing is basically dead, but I feel like they went too far to where I can't score in the paint with a center over a point guard. Now, if that is not the truth, and of course some of these are going to be slightly balanced. With the good comes the bad. With the pros comes the cons. That just seems to be how 2K operates. And I actually agree with this. Mashing feels much better than it did in previous years. But yes, I think we need to get some balancing. It's a beautiful feeling to know that I'm not going to be mashed all game, every single game. However, it's annoying when we have somebody like Yoooo in the paint against somebody like Spud Webb, and you feel like you can't score at all. So we need some balancing. 2K, balance it. We'll be in a good place. Now, hear me out on this one. I do agree. The player market was a positive.
What?
Up until All-Star break. After All-Star break, I have no idea who was working in the office one random day, but they pushed the wrong button. Is it the player market up until All-Star break? Then they ished the bed with it. Make a couple changes and it could work. Definitely agree. In the beginning of the year, I actually didn't mind it. As it became more and more my casino, I don't even know why they still have the player market available. It doesn't do anything. But anyway, I agree. Player market done correctly, not a bad idea. Thank you, Large Infant 2K. Spatial Jones, Absolute Goat, says, I'm enjoying learning how to utilize my cards, growing my 5-on-5 game in Unlimited, feeding my competitive spirit. Triple Threat Online co-op has been fun at times, but I typically just run Triple Threat. Now, if you're on the My Team side of things, I feel like you can agree with this. We all know Unlimited is a sweat fest. It is very weird. It is not that enjoyable at times, but it does feed that little competitive itch. I remember early in the year, I was running current Toronto Raptors players on the weekends to try and get my ring. Absolute chaos, but a lot of fun at the end of the day while it lasted. And y'all know me, Triple Threat Online co-op. Anytime you can get a community or friends to play together, I'm all for it. Spatial, I do not disagree. The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. C Boogie says that's easy. Grinding out for Diamond Curry, Braun, and PD Kobe. That feels like a lifetime ago. When Diamond LeBron came out and you had to lock in and get him and everybody, like, the player market was used correctly. That was a lot of fun, at least from my POV. I don't play that much My Team. My Team players might have a different perspective, but all I know is that PD Kobe, that Diamond Braun, that was the peak. That was a lot of fun. What happened to us? And then C Boogie also says closing the app is enjoyable. And there are a lot of days he's not wrong. Now, M Bless came in and said pro play tops his list. Without even reading the rest of it, pro play is very high on my list as well. I might do another video and I'll give you my actual top 5, but right now I just wanted to see what the community was saying and kind of get a gauge of how everybody's feeling now that we're kind of rounding out the end of the year. It's intuitive. The playbook overhauls they did this year were excellent, brought a ton of different concepts and variations, and you know what? New, not copy and paste, is such a good, refreshing feeling. In a game where it feels like it's year to year, copy and paste, been there, done that. When anything new, truly new, gets added to the mix, honestly, that's where I gotta give 2K its credit. I know it's not always about the fine details and there are some larger scale issues, but when it comes to little things like this, even just playbook overhauls, if utilized correctly, that can help bring some enjoyment back into the game. All right, let's keep moving. All City Big Heck, great person, my team. I like the challenges and agendas, sometimes the exchanges. I will say, the only time I pulled a good card was from an exchange pack and it was Larry Bird, Eclipse, or something like that. It was 99 at the time. Hey, it was a good card at the time. He's still in my lineup because I don't play. What do you do? Come on. My player, I like the builder and I like the street ball. The street ball aspect, pretty cool. Actually, the shut it down or whatever it's called, I actually enjoy that. Little bit of a mix up, kind of fun, easy VC, can't argue. And the builder, I'm a big fan of the builder in general because A, it is what it is. It's the only one we have. Let me try and enjoy it and make some players that I want to make. Also, as I showed you in the last video, I got 6, 7 different builds, all very unique on their own. So I feel like I've been using the builder somewhat to its full potential. Somewhat. Gameplay. I like how the game plays offline. Yes, I like the shot creating gameplay. Back to pro play we go. I like that the game is not as mashy and height dominant. Again, we're talking about mashing, pro play, all these things. I do feel like there's a lot of creativity to be had in this game. Sometimes we get a little bit blinded by the lights of negativity. And you know what? That's warranted most of the time. We're not pretending it's not there. All we're doing is putting on some sunglasses. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean it's not bright, but it's manageable. Yeah. Come on. Trill again mentioning co-op with the homies. Again, anytime a community can come together, I'm all for it. Rufio saying the player market while it lasted. Talked about that. Photo mode improvements are also pretty cool. I definitely found this by accident. I was trying to get a little bit of footage or a picture or two to be that guy and drop some Woj bombs in the Discord. And then I pause it, I go into the replay, and there's like photo mode with all this like cool lighting and different angles, whatever. I didn't know it was there. I found it by accident. I actually think it's pretty cool. As somebody who likes to get a little bit immersed, and by a little bit, I mean a lot of it, I actually really enjoy this feature. Rufio, good call. Now, one of the absolute goats in the community, Black Cobra. Let's talk about it. The footwork mechanics. Yes, I agree. Again, I think pro play had a big role in footwork. I think there's a lot of people that aren't tapped in with really how to use it. But I mean, if you watch somebody like Cobra, you know there's possibilities that the majority of us cannot pull off. And that's why he's a GOAT. He said the shooting before it was made easier across the board. Man, why is it every year the game, I don't want to say it's perfect, I want to say it's great, and then those people give their feedback and the patch happens, the game goes downhill consistently for the rest of the year. Make the game difficult. Make the people get better. Not even that much better. Just make them focus a little bit. Figuring out the formula to making contested shots. This is definitely something I picked up on early in the year, and I'm thankful that my brain and my eyes work the way they do. The slight minute details. When you can see approximately how close or far your defender is from you, your speed up will change, but it is manageable if you're paying attention. Easier said than done. Do not get me wrong. It takes some discipline. I get it. But it's possible. It is there. There is a formula. Moving on. Starting 5 before all-time and historic teams. Starting 5 is something I haven't played that much of. I think it would have been a lot of fun if I actually got into it a little bit more. I've played maybe like 4 of them. And to his point, all times I played some all-time Lakers team, all-time this team, historic that team. There almost should be modes within modes. If we go into starting 5, select your category. You want to play all-time starting 5? You want to play historic starting 5? You want to play current starting 5? That might be too much to ask, but I think that would be a lot of fun. Because there's just no way that I want to take my current Toronto Raptors and get yammed on all game by Shaq. It just doesn't make any sense. Next one on the list, back again to pro play, man. Yes, pro play. I'm gonna do another video next time about, and I'm gonna drop you my top 5 things. Pro play is gonna be on that. Spoiler alert. I won't say too much about it again, but man, do I love pro play and the direction that it's seemingly going. It has a lot of promise right now. Look, it could go real bad. I don't know. It's 2K. They might figure out a way. But speaking from an optimistic point of view, lots of potential to be had. Another one, meter dunking. Yamming on people. I don't use it as much as I should. However, I do like the feature. I do like that it's in the game. This I did not know about. Pro-Am / street ball replay feature. For all I know, this could be a very old thing, but I didn't know it at all. And you can see in my response, Pro-Am has replays? Hello? What? Huh? The f? But apparently it does. After the game, you go to the score summary. You can check out every basket. Very cool. Wish I knew about it sooner. Definitely gonna utilize it. Maybe the rest of this year. Definitely next year. And watching CPU versus CPU games in my NBA. On that note, why is it that we cannot spectate in an online my NBA league? If I'm running a my NBA league, which I am, online, which it is, and there are 2 people playing a game, which they do, within the league, and I am available to watch said game, why is there no feature where I can just click spectate and watch it in some way, shape, or form? At this point, almost anything. Give me the little tokens moving around on the court. I don't care. Anything. Why can't I just watch a live game that's happening? As a streamer, I would love that. I would be live broadcasting games. I would be so invested in that, and that would be so much fun. But here we are. To my knowledge, it cannot be done. So again, just to round it out here, I asked the community on X or Twitter to give me some examples of things that they actually enjoyed about the game at any point in time. And I'm going to pose that same question to you on YouTube. Drop it in the comments. Let's talk about it, man. Because all in all, again, we can all agree on the issues, but let's talk about some things that we would like to see moving forward, or even some things that we like that might just need a little bit of tweaking that would make it next level. So that's it for me, y'all. I appreciate you. Again, if you made it this far, I want you to guess the jersey, the franchise, the player. Let's hear the guesses and see if anybody gets it right. Until next time, I am Sauce DeVille. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated. We'll catch you on the flip.